we are doing O'Reilly series. So, no setup. We don't have a fixed series this week, so I'm on the fixed setup with one minor change of moving some weight to the rear. And hopefully it won't be terrible, but usually it ends up being bad. I moved it back, it was very loose, moved it back some more, was a little less loose, or moved it back to the front a little bit more, and it was a little less loose. I've just done a couple of clicks here. We're going to have to just roll it around, hope to get what we can get. We got 90 laps, and
One lap to green. Line up on
we're the number
inside.
5.
The estimated strength of field is 3,200.
iRating goes down to 2,500,
We
so
expect to be fighting for the podium.
it's not going to be
5
like,
cars left to grid.
oh, we can just be slow and still get spots. So just gonna get what we can get. Understand that we don't have any work on the setup, and so we may be just a field filler, but it's fine. We'll try to strategize our way into something, hopefully. As I say that while I'm leaving the engine running. I can fill the tank back up if I hop out and jump back in, but I don't want to risk missing the grid if someone joins right at when I exit out.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
So, yeah,
Waiting on the final car to grid.
we're just gonna be safe and slow, and hopefully people have paid too much
Everyone's
for a
gridded.
setup.
There are 3 additional
just go
sets
out
of
and spin
tyres
out.
for this race. Be
I think
smooth
that's
and have a
really
good
our
run.
only chance of anything happening for us. Hey, cool. I've never noticed this, but when you have the engine off, the RPMs are still at 300. Wonder if that's supposed to be a thing.
Catch up, 8 car.
Maybe it's just reading off the needle, and the needle can't go to
Catch up,
0.
3 car. Catch up, 24 car. Catch up, 19 car. Catch up, 11 car. Catch up, 7 car.
Alright, so a little bit loose. We can adjust, though, in the race as we need to, if we get cautions and can come in, but just got to be patient, smart. They're probably going to be pulling away. A bit dusty out, it looks like. A lot of haze as we went through the corner there. Maybe it's just a glare. But yeah, the fixed setup in an open set race can work sometimes, as long as the fixed setup isn't completely stupid tight. So I just moved that ballast backwards a little bit, because that's
Get ready.
normally how they use to tighten it up so the general public can drive it without wrecking every corner.
First car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Let's see if we can keep up.
Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Not really going to be able to
Outside,
tell
you
anything on the draft unless it's really bad and everyone is just stuck together. We're a little loose, but I think we want it to start off that way because I assume it'll get tight.
40.115.
Big bobble up there by the 11. Big loose moment up front. They caught it. They may have just hit the apron and shot up the track.
Inside. Still inside. 31.153. Still there, hold your line.
Alright, so far car's feeling fine. I think we've lost a bit of that looseness. Just because the track isn't like what it was in practice. Nope, we still got it. We're still going to be fighting that. Let's find though a little loose we can fix.
31.117.
Also, I found big lift-offs, kind of lets the nose drop and creates a tight situation in the corner as well, so we'll just have to start using that. Keeping it on throttle keeps it on the right rear, which then keeps it full rotating through the corner. That bump down low in 3 and 4. I'm going to need to avoid that.
31.12.
Contact up ahead. They just bounce off each other though. But yeah, it looks like we are a 19th place car at the moment. But thankfully, we didn't get super draft on this car. Because if we did, the front guys would not be pulling away like they did. And I would be pulling up to the 11 because I'm going 95% car straight into the wall. Causes everyone to hesitate in the corner a little bit. Gain a bit of time. Are very slow through 3 and 4 down low. We're just backing off to avoid that bump, I think.
31.2.
Alright, as long as this thing doesn't go tight, we may be okay. I'm really confused why everyone's getting slower though.
Clear inside.
Like, is it getting too loose on everyone? Or are they just backing it down? Got a little rotation there. Okay. Fuel-wise, we can go 50 more laps.
31.2.
So, no concern on getting to halfway. Scrub 'em Bubbles car. Very struggling. As is the Danica car. Nearly hit the wall there. We're just going to get stuck behind them for a second until they get this figured out. But 18 is really pedaling it down on the bottom. Maybe saving tires. I don't feel like we can with the fix set. I feel like we'll just lose too much time trying to save.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
We got to get past this 24 though, because every time they lift off really hard into the corner, they nose shove and then lose a bunch of time. But maybe they're going now. We got big old snap there. It's like John, who said hello to us, tracking us down. Will be getting by us. th place though. Just really loose in 3 and 4. I wonder if we've got some wind. No, only 2 miles per hour.
31.463.
Got some people falling off up ahead though, so this group is going to get backed up as they get side by side. They're already starting to back each other up, so. Oh, we lost the nose there, lifting off too much. That is the 5th place car giving up.
31.512.
I like how this is handling though. and how this race is going, but oh man, stupid tight, lifting off throttle. I'm glad we didn't pass the 24 car. They are much quicker than us. I'm gonna have to fully lift off and hope it rotates. Maybe a little brake. Otherwise we're gonna hurt that right front. We can't afford to do that. They're wrecking into the wall up ahead. .805. We're gonna have a lot of these guys coming back and passing us. Well, we thought we were fast for a moment. But right now we can't afford to hurt this right front anymore. Especially if we gotta go to halfway. In a bad spot here. Just trying to get John by us, but put a 3 wide. I was going to leave him the option to do so and then just slam on the brakes, but I wanted to just hold the bottom and let him go. But then these guys all of a sudden started shooting up the inside. So now he's going to get shuffled back with me. And more people are going to jump to his inside. Still there, hold your line. Hopefully we can get this guy by us. And let John go. Clear. John just did a big lift or something. Had to pedal it in the middle of the straight. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Oh, big loose there. Get John past us. We have no reason to race any of these people. Our equipment is going bad. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Wrecking up ahead. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Past the 14 car. Past the 16 car. Past the pace car. How many sets of tires do we have? Oh, we got a ton. We got 3 extra sets of tires. We will be throwing those on. 13 car. Past the 14 car. I have no idea who we're supposed to be ahead of and behind. Catch the 15 car. Okay, well. Throw tires on it. I don't think, like, yes, it got tight, but I don't think I want to adjust it. I think I want to adjust my driving. And just start off slower. See what happens in that case. Because no matter what, we're still going to have to make another pit stop, so rather than over adjusting the car, adjust our driving, because clearly some of these guys were going much slower than us and then all of a sudden got quicker. And if I make it any looser, then I feel like we're just going to be too loose on the initial run if we're pushing it hard. So I don't know. These numbers are going to be interesting to see what the tires are at. Pit box in 10. I assume John was 5, pitting in front of us. 3, 2, 1. Right here. Just in front of us. What I meant though was before us. All right, 84-82. but the right front was burning up. So,
Okay, go.
I don't know. But the right front was definitely going to start wearing more there.
Line up, single file. Jetstar, 12, car.
And so we got 70 laps left. We can do 60 laps maybe on a tank. Not worth it to stretch it. I'm just surprised by those tire numbers. But I guess we were just getting into that super tight and backed it down immediately.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Jetstar, 20.
It's kind of the fun thing about just jumping in one of these with the fixed setup and seeing what you can do is there's zero pressure on you. Like, you should always have no pressure on you to do anything. But for me with it, it's just like every spot that we get that isn't last is a win for me. But we're going to have to take it really easy and see if that changes things up. And then hope we get another caution if it doesn't. I just feel like no matter what, in 15 laps, we're just going to be the slowest car out here. No matter what we do at the start. Because it wasn't the right front wearing. It just switched to tight once we got to a certain speed. Because we couldn't rotate it on throttle. So yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much with this. But if they keep wrecking up front, it's going to make it a little easier for us.
Green flag, green flag. Outside. 21.005. Outside is clear. Keep low. Keep low.
Holy shit, that bump.
Car outside. Clear.
Good job to everyone for missing me there. Was not expecting that. That just
Clear up top.
shot us up the track. Not as bad as the DeWalt car back there, and the iRacing or Valvoline car behind us just slammed the wall.
33.727. Car outside.
Well, we could have easily got ourselves wrecked by having that moment. But now we're just going to roll around here, see if it changes anything.
Still there. Stay low. Clear high. 32.032. The car
John,
one,
way back here as well.
30.2.
Scrubbing Bubbles has really checked up early this time. Feel like this guy's going too slow though.
31.89.
Now he sails it off into the corner, misses the corner. I have no idea.
Outside. Still there. Outside is clear.
Oh boy. I don't think this car is going to come back to us.
31.364.
I think our best hope is to get a 15 lap run at the end, but then everyone else will start going quick at the start. Trying to lift off early, get back on throttle. Let's just see. See what the numbers could be. We don't have any other way to do anything. And we need this number to say 63. 56. Not even close. Maybe had we started this run doing that. We're just gonna run slow and low. Hope that changes up things. This guy can go high.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it.
That gap now 3 seconds to the next pack, and they got faster than me last time. I think John needs to get by us. Otherwise, we're gonna really slow him down. He's going for it now. Lift off here, show him. Get him past us. We're just racing against scrubbing bubbles back there. But we would be in the same position if we go full speed, because how bad that car flipped the switch and went extremely tight. So we just need to see if it does it this time, and if it does, then we'll start chucking more at it. And maybe it's that you just got to be really loose and go slow until that point. But almost half a lap behind. Four seconds to that group ahead.
31.893.
The balance right now, though, feeling fine. We're about 11, 12 laps into this run.
31.981.
Question is, can we keep this balance? Or is it going to go super tight? 4.5 seconds to that group. I don't know if Scrubbing Bubbles is going for the fuel save strat. Look at that, a little loose on throttle. Could be that we were just running the high line.
32.047.
.5. I think they are evening out with us now on pace. But I'm also starting to feel it go a little tighter, but I'm also driving it a little bit harder.
32.041.
Just be a little bit looser. So if we get another pit stop with caution, we'll definitely do some work on it now.
32.164.
.1. Still getting some rotation from the bottom lane, but I just can't overdrive it.
32.203.
Amazingly, as far off as we are, the leaders are still half a lap behind. Now think to ARCA or the trucks, where you got the really slow guys that end up getting lapped after like 10 laps. Imagine how slow they are going. Like, it's just crazy that the speed that they are having to go to get lapped that quickly in those series. .9. We may get a few spots here at the end of the run. Now I'm trying to decide. We've got 37 laps of fuel. Is it going to be better if this goes green for me just to do a 2-tire quick little fuel stop? I think it's going to. Otherwise, it's an extra 7 seconds sitting there. Oh, just got the big shove. 3.4.
32.397.
Because the thing that we don't have is we don't have that extra speed that we need in order to throw on 4 tires and make up a lot of ground. So if we throw it late, 2 tires, splash of fuel, I think that gives us the best chance for positions. And with the lower fuel, it shouldn't be too snappy. Also, we don't need a caution because that'll give the 4 car a lap back. It'll be 1 car that's just faster than us. Right now, he can't pass us. We will be going a lap down by the end of this run. Leaders now within half a lap of us. That's why they show up behind you on the relative, is when they're closer behind than in front. But we've learned something this run, so that's good. Bottom line with a tiny bit of throttle applied back right at entry has kept that right front from melting. Now they're wrecking each other for dead last up there. Don't know why they're fighting that hard. John got screwed over in that. I mean, you could tell they were getting backed up. Hopefully that wasn't the only reason I was catching them.
2.662.
Got a slow car, damaged car down low. We should be able to get through this corner. Yeah, we may be able to get through the next corner. 19 car up in the wall.
32.654.
Damaged car goes to the top this time. Starting to have the rear end go out from under us now a little more. But we're probably getting a tiny sniff of draft. Why is this guy going from the top to the bottom?
The car outside. Keep low. Outside, clear.
Okay. Now let's see if we can track down the 19. Who's hit the wall. Never mind.
668. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Close.
It's like Scrubbing Bubbles has scrubbed something too hard. Alright, what are we going to do with this? We want to loosen it up. But I want to calm down the entry looseness, so I'm going to go with a few changes on tire pressures. Alright, so lower the tire pressures on the left front. Hopefully that will calm the entry looseness early on up. Then on the offsets, I went one click to the left on the right rear, one click to the right on the left rear. And that is the plan for just a slightly better feeling car. Now the 4 car gets his lap back.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
We've just gotta, we can't sit and save now, even though there's 40 laps. I feel like we just gotta go. 74.70, 91.89. May do 2 tires later on.
Go, go, go!
Also, it's going to be a little bit tighter from not taking fuel. I didn't think about that.
You only have 1 tire depth remaining. They want you in single file.
May come down and make some more adjustments for that tightness. No, we'll just see what this does. Still got a long ways to go. 39 laps.
Jetstar, 15 car.
We'll go a little bit quicker because it did not help us a ton.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
I think just
Jetstar, 20
running
car.
the bottom helped us more than slowing down. There's 18 cars on the lead lap. Maybe, yeah, 18 cars on the lead lap. Had many people drop out of this one. Got the 10 behind us who was up front and got a speeding penalty. And we've got the 4 behind us who was a lap down, taking his time, I assume. So
About to go green.
we will
Stay
watch out
focused.
for them trying to make it back to the front instantly.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
And they're
The
right.
car inside, clear inside. 18.144. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single.
I'm glad
file.
I can look
Closed.
ahead.
Road is closed. Jetstar, 11 car
I
after,
don't know
19
how
car
everyone
after,
else
19
doesn't look
car
ahead,
after,
but I mean, I
19
saw that
car after.
happening instantly. Somehow we didn't get ran
Jetstar,
into.
16 car.
That's the really surprising bit. Well, that's a lot of damage handed out.
Pit road is now open. Jetstar, 4
Just seen
car.
that guy shoot to the outside. I knew for sure he was going to bounce off the wall back into traffic. Thankfully it happened, because if it hadn't, then I would have been a mile behind already. But also, sucks that it happened, because now we get to pace around for some more laps.
Jetstar, 4 car. Closed. Pit
Oh
road
man,
is closed.
we got a lot of people. I mean, we might get a top 10 and still finish dead last, the way this one's going. But yeah, we'll have to see what that was. I don't know how they did that, because I don't think you can really spin the tires up, and I don't think there's much of, I don't know, maybe someone just swapped a lane or tried to swap a lane and hook someone. But let's watch the track map and see how many people start rolling here. That'll give us an idea of how many people are left in this race. Got a couple of them rolling. Another one rolling.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
Alright, so it looks
Jetstar,
like
20
16.
car.
16 cars. Or 15 cars and then someone multiple laps down. Weird wreck there. Well, that lowers the amount of laps we're doing down to 33 here. Also takes the car count way down.
About to go green. Stay
But I'm guessing some of these people are still faster than us.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. Outside. 23.735. Still there, hold your line.
Seeing the 4 going down there. We know he's faster than us, so just not put ourselves in a spot where we're going to get squeezed and screw up. We have loosened this thing up. John's definitely pushing harder this time.
33.081.
I don't think the 4's got damage. Big nose shove there. That's worrisome.
31.068.
John in the wall. We're getting loose, chasing it, nearly killed John. He was a little lower than I was ready for. Thankfully, we caught it before we got to him. Just lifting off now. He'll get back by us if this thing goes to the end. I just know that if we save, it takes us way too many laps to get even with them. And we were running the high side on that first run, so let's just run the bottom and see if we can keep it a little looser. Okay. But really, we're only racing about 2 people behind us if it goes green. Very surprised that 4 isn't just rocketing off.
31.184.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna eventually lose the nose.
31.318.
All the people that came out with damage are way behind. So looks like the worst we can get if this thing falls apart on us is 13th, but most likely 12th.
31.432.
Just, you never know. Feels like we're starting to pull them back in a bit. But we felt fast the first run. Not fast, but we felt okay. John, though, starting to roll. I would like to get him by us quickly, but if we give up too much time, then we instantly have the 14 on us. And he was the guy that drove through the 19. Hurt the right front there. We were a little high. We were in the groove, and they just shoved towards the wall. Yeah, we're losing time to these guys, though. Thought for a moment we had some pace, but nope. So John just needs to get up here and pass us. There's only 14 cars on track. Nope, there's 15. One of them's a lap down. The leader, long gone. I don't know why I have decided to start hitting the wall down the back straight every time. I feel like John's lifting off on the front stretch. He's quicker than us. He just needs to get around us. So I'm going to just hold low. We've got enough space now.
Car outside.
Do a big lift off here.
Clear up top.
Oh, that was a big slide. Okay. Now we're outside the top 10.
32.26.
Tried to push it too hard through there.
.973.
May get back in the top 10 though. This 12 car seems to be falling off. But if the 14 picks up pace like they did on the first run, then we could draw back to 11th. So no idea which way it's going to go.
99.
But yeah, the 12's pushing really bad. And eventually that'll bite them if we go all the way to the end.
.953.
John going for the pass. Hopefully the 12 pushes really hard on the outside. This heats up that right front a bit more. John got a little loose though on entry there. It's helping me though. Catching back up. 12 push really hard up on the top. I'm overdriving it though, trying to catch up. So I'm just gonna end up hurting my tires. Ease it in.
.17.
Big snap. 14's fallen off quite hard. I think they may have had some damage too. We've got 16th place coming back out after getting more damage fixed. And then we've got a tight four-way battle up there for like third. These guys are pulling away from me though, and we're getting super loose, and I'm just driving through it like a dumbass.
32.41.
12 car turned it on once he hit that high side. This guy passed us. Make it very clear.
32.475. Stay high.
We're getting loose. John dropping off. 24 is starting to drop off a bit. 4 is catching them. We've just got no pace.
2.445.
No matter which way we go about it. Only thing we got going for us is we don't have damage. But the question now is the number 16 on fresh tires, who is 18 laps down. Will he accidentally drive through somebody? He's really got nothing to gain by getting involved with the leaders. And he can't even gain a position, so we go up top. It worked for the 12. What we're doing's not working, so let's go for it. Try to get back in that top 10.
32.561.
Oh my god. Or try to fall to 12th. Whichever way it's going to work. I just drove that in like I was on fresh tires. That was dumb.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Back to the bottom. Know our place. We are slow. Only a green-white checkered or late caution here will give us a chance at the top 10. 12's in the wall as well. Or it looked like it. He didn't lose a bunch like we did. It looks like we're going to finish this one out. And honestly, us getting 11th from all the wrecks, good enough. Nope, we got one through the grass, coming up and wrecking.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
Absolutely
right now.
no
Jetstar,
reason for them to go, and then they come all the way down across the track too. Apparently the race was ruined, so they wanted to ruin everyone else's. Now we're in the top 10. We're throwing on 4. I don't need to do 2. We have already gotten handed so many spots that we may not even lose iRating, so
5 laps to go.
at this point, throw on 4. Don't be greedy. We are going to loosen it up a bit more though, since
15 car. Pit road is now open.
we're going to have a short run here. I'm going to pump up the tires. And yeah, hopefully we'll come out in 8th or 10th. Got a few. No, that's a 16.
Pit box in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Tires 63, 63, 86, 86. Really surprised by those numbers. Did we do that? I guess we did a pretty long run there.
Move it, move it.
Wow, we got no drive out of the box there.
You are out of tires. Line up, single file.
8th. Perfect. Now maybe I won't get stupid loose down low. The 14's got damage and I think off pace on our inside. We got enough laps for green-white checkers. Barely. We'll have to save a little under caution because I didn't even think about that.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
Well, didn't think we'd be this close to the front. The way this thing's gone, I mean, if we can pull off a top 5, that would be hilarious. John's gonna be quick. Everyone in front of us is quick. I think we can match the speed of the 24 and the 12. It's just, are they going to be super tight with low fuel? We're not doing a green-white checkered. This is just a regular restart green-white checkered. So it's not counting into the 3 that the series runs. Hopefully it's the only one we do. Hopefully I can find the right line and place to be.
About to go green.
Looks like the
Stay
9's got a
focused.
little bit of damage on the right front.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
24 got a bad restart. Whole inside line got a bad restart.
2 laps to go. 26.601. Stay high with the car on the low side. Car inside. Still
We're
there,
sliding
hold the
up
line.
there.
Still there, inside. Clear.
Send it off. Hope we can hold on to it.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. 32.795. Outside.
9 is pushing and down on pace.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. Outside, clear.
Holy shit. 4th place. With the fixed setup. Oh man. I mean, that just fell our way.
There's the flag. It's over.
Adding the pressure to the tires there at the end, I think, helped a bit.
Solid work.
So we finish ahead of where we're supposed to. Because just pure luck. John ends up 8th, so good run for him. But yeah, we stole that one. Oh man.
Yep, you should get set up because it's really good.
Alright. Yeah, go buy a setup. It really helps you in these races. We just got 4th on the fixed. Also, the guy that won's like a 8,000, so yeah, there's the talent is what is getting the speed. If you're not winning fixed setup races, getting a setup in an open race isn't going to do anything for you. Because that's pretty much what it is now. It's just everyone running the same setup that they've bought. So it's just paying to run fixed. But hey, it's really fun when you throw in the fixed setup and try to get what you can and end up with a 4th place. That is hilarious. Let's go watch all the wrecks that got us there. It's another thing. Imagine paying for a setup and then getting wrecked out by the same idiots that always wreck out. So now you're paying more and wrecking still. It just doesn't sound fun. 2 into the wall. 3 very slow there. And then the 7 just comes down and wrecks him. I don't know if the 7 thought he was going to come up high. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he thought he was going lower, but just a stupid wreck that gets us some spots. 13 had no idea that was coming. 22, 2 in the wall. And that was the first one. Then we got the restart wreck, I think. No. 19 up in the wall. Slams it hard. 14 hard into the wall. Oh yeah, this was scrubbing bubbles, gun scrubbing somewhere. Not here though. Just trying to stay down, out of the way. Scrubbing bubbles, gets a little scrub and another scrub, blows the engine. may not be able to turn it, locks it down, comes up on the track, causes caution. I don't think he could turn. He broke that left front. So then, 21 just turns down, thinking that the guy was down on the apron. Very pointless wreck. Did not need to happen. Let's go see how quickly I reacted to this. I reckon I'm off. Our line didn't actually really get too much of it, I don't think. Like, let's watch the 20. Pretty sure he got through it. He's off. No. He gets through it. The rest of them didn't. John has to go miss it. Gets a little damage there. Then he's got to miss this cone. Get past the spinning car. But yeah, that was such a pointless wreck. Don't understand how it really threw that guy as much as it did. But the 11 instantly into it. The 2, it wasn't that many hard hits there. But the 2 gets a black flag. Oh, the hard hits started afterwards. Okay. We get back to green, and I think this is our long green run, so we can just jump to the 17. I don't understand how he wasn't able to keep it down and just went up into traffic, but we'll see. If he just keeps his foot in it the whole way, then he was just mad that he screwed up and didn't care about ruining everyone else's race. 9 gets the wall. Okay. Yeah, then he keeps his foot in it. Comes all the way up the track, wrecks the 4. Then hits the wall and lets the car roll down all the way to the other way. So, yeah, but that's how the 9 had damage. Then thankfully we didn't take 2 tires. Start 8th. Let's just watch this whole restart. Inside line got a bad run. Now it sounded like the 24 had gotten loose under me. They were coming up the track. I just let it wash up. They didn't get loose though. So we clear them. Then the 12 looked pretty tight. But we're on fresh tires, so I don't know why everyone was going to the top. But the 9 was definitely struggling damage-wise. He gets a wobble down low. I wasn't expecting to see the iRacing paint in the middle. I thought it was the 9 that was going to be in the middle. But that just allows us to clear without the iRacing paint having a run at us. P4, just ridiculous. Let's see if there was any wrecks in that last bit. Nope. So, there you go. You too can get a P4 in an open race just by running the fixed set. All I did was move this from 70 to 61, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, everything else is just the Vegas fixed set. If you don't know how to get the fixed set in an open race, you just go to official setups. And there it is. So, yeah. Did not expect to walk away with a 4th in that one. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's go look at the results. So many things to look at with this. Gained 52 I rating. Gained 68 safety rating because we went over 4.0. 0 incidents there. Slowest car on track by far, but yeah, just how it goes. Just get what they give you. Thanks for watching.